Britzoners. Hi, good evening, everyone. Okay, so we also have a viewer in YouTube because we have a live streaming too. So hello, YouTube. Okay, so it's been a while, I think, since I'm do MCs today. So I will introduce myself. So my name is Aninda, and I will be your MC for today class. Woo! So, today we will have a special class, I guess, I think, because yeah, we're gonna talk about solo trip, and it's more like specific, because we have a special conductor here, Kak Nabila, and I will introduce to you later about Kak Nabila. But before we start the class, I wanna have a little bit chit chat with you guys here, like the reason why you joined our class today, because like we know this is Tuesday and in Jakarta is raining. So yeah, I wanna still curious like why you still decided to join our class today. So I wanna ask Kak Kak Helia. Halo Kak Helia.
Halo Kak,
Halo Kak, where are you from, Kak?
I'm from Jakarta.
Oh, so is it raining there?
Yes. Yes.
So okay, so Kak, can you like tell us why you decided to join our class today?
Alright. First of all, hello guys. I'm Halia. So this is my first time join this community. Yeah, thank you
Welcome.
so much. So please, guidance for your guidance, and also why I'm joining this community because I need to improve my English skills for, of course, for career and also continue to my master degree. That's all,
Ah,
Kak. Thank
thank
you.
you, Kak Helia, for sharing. I curious, like, how did you know about Britzone, Kak?
I just got information from my friends in office just
Oh,
today.
just
So
today?
yeah. And
Oh,
also I'm follow the Instagram and join the group.
okay. Thank you, Kak Helia, and
Thank
thank you for
you.
your friends to recommend Britzone.
Thank you,
Okay,
Kak.
okay, thank you, Kak Helia. And then I wanna go with Kak. Mm, okay, we have Kak Wina here. Hello, Kak Wina. Hi, Kak Wina.
Wina?
Yes, Kak Wina.
So it's me, right?
Yeah, it's you. Hi, Kak. Where are
Okay.
you from, Kak?
Hi. I come from Jakarta.
Okay, so is it rainy too?
Yeah, a bit so.
Okay, okay. So, Kak, just uh share with us why you decided to joining Britzone today.
It's been a long time I didn't join this Britzone class, so I just want
Oh.
to have vibes here and enjoy my time here.
Okay, thank you. So, welcome back in Britzone, Kak Wina.
Thank you, Kanin.
Okay. So, I think that's all, yeah, for the little bit chit chat or warming up before we start the class. So now we're gonna, I will share about this. Sorry, it's not this one. Share about the announcement, but wait for a second. Okay. So, okay. What is this? Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to Britzone, the largest English community in Indonesia. What happened? Sorry. Huh? Sorry guys, is my screen like visible, guys? And like there's something wrong with my screen. No? Okay, wait. Mhm. Okay. So welcome to Britzone, guys, the largest English community in Indonesia. So, sorry, Kak Queen, can you like confirm like is it my uh screen is clear because it's not
Yeah, it's clear
clear.
now, Kak.
Okay. The problem is my screen. Okay. So sorry guys for the inconvenience. So I think we can start. We can continue. Okay, so welcome to Britzone. So Britzone is like an English communications. We are a volunteerism based and we are open platform for everyone who want to learn and have a connection with us through learning English. And then so we have a lot of type of class. The first one is present Tuesday class. So like today we have online class and also we have offline class. This class always held in Tuesday, start at 7 p.m. and the main events of this class is presentations or talk show and also foreign group discussion. Okay. And then we also have present Thursday class. So this class always held in online on Thursday, start at 7 p.m. And the main events of the class is presentations or special theme classes and also forum group discussion. And then next we have Britzone Saturday fun class. So this class always held offline actually, especially last week because there's like a special condition. So the class always held in Saturday and in Kemendikbud's Booth Library start at 11 a.m. And the main event is presentation, activity session, and also fun games. And then we also have Britzone Other class. So actually this class always held once a month on Saturday. So we are learning English while visiting iconic places in and around Jakarta. So yeah, we for last month we didn't do these activities because there's like special or like urgent things in Jakarta. But I think we're gonna start in the end of this month. Okay. And here we also have Britzone Discard. This class having Sunday and also Friday start at 7:30 p.m. And the main event is Sunday Chit Chat time and also Discard Friday event. Okay. Okay, so this is the general guideline, guys. If you are like joining our community in Britzone, please always respect and kind to the others. And please seek permission if you want to take a picture and avoid any discrimination. And if you witness behavior that violates this guideline, please report it to the facilitator or Britzone management and our committee will take an action of it. So here we have several social media like Instagram as our main social media, and then also we have Britain English community in YouTube. Like today we have a stream in YouTube, and then we also have TikTok and also Discord. So we are sponsored by Perpustakaan Kemendikbud, so that's why we always join our do our class in Kemendikbud, especially in Saturday class. And if you want to be the member of Perpustakaan Kemendikbud, you can sign up, and then you will be have an access to impressive resources and book collections in Kemendikbud. Okay, so we also have just a class tradition. So please guys turn on your camera, your Zoom. So we will have more like intense communication because we'll see our face, each other, and then we'll have a taking picture. And then after that, we have to fill out the attendance form to like give a feedback to our class. Okay, so here the Britzone merch. I will call Kak Via to explain this one. Hi, Kak Via.
Hi, Kanim. My voice is clear.
Yes, it's audible.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Before we are moving to the class, I'm Via from Entrepreneur Team. I would like to present Busy official merchandise. As we can see at the screen, we have three official merchandise. The first one is Busy Apparel. This is the comfy t-shirt. And so also we have Busy Connect. This is like e-wallet, like e-money, Busy to help your activity in every way. So the last one we have Busy Carrier. This is like a foldable bag for you bring your any stuff. So if you are interested with our merchandise, don't forget to register with the link at the screen or contact our PIC. And everyone, I would like to share that we are still open pre-order for Busy Apparel until last September. So don't forget to have this one merchandise because it's very limited edition. So thank you guys. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for support Britzone and enjoy the class, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Kavia. Okay, so guys, if you wanna have like the same clothes or like card or busy career, you can just go to the link and buy our merchandise. Okay, next. Um, okay, so here we'll explain with Kak Queen.
All right, thank you so much, Kak Anin, for the opportunity. Well, hello everyone. My name is Quinn, and I'm here on behalf of the Britzone Anniversary Committee. So, as you guys know, every year Britzone are celebrating its anniversary, and this year will going to be the special one because we have 22nd anniversary this year, and the theme is actually Britzone Feeling 22. So, it will be held on 27th of September, and to make it more exciting, we've got three competition lined up for you. So we have the first one is the Busy Brain Battle. So if you love to have a challenge and enjoy testing your knowledge with the team, this is definitely for you. So it's like a family stratus, if you guys might know. And then the second one will be Reels competition. If you guys enjoy making creative videos, this one is really important for you if you want to test your editing skills and also like giving the values to all of the people with the Reels competitions. And then the third one will going to be the busy bits and traits. So this is not just about fashion, but it's an outfit competition with meaning. So it's about how you expressing yourself through the style and the story behind what you wear. So if you guys are interested to join this competition, Kak Anin, can you please next slide?
Okay.
All right. So we have winner prizes. So there will be a busy official merchandise, cash, and also certificate for you if you guys win the competition. And if you guys interesting to join the competition, please scan this barcode to register. So we'll close the registration in the 14th of September. You can join easily through the link, and you can also try to open it with. We already put it on our Instagram. So if you want to click the link, you can also click on the our bio. And yep, that's all from the busy anniversary team. So don't wait too long and grab your spot. Invite all of your friends and let's celebrate Britland 22nd anniversary together with us. See you guys on the anniversary.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Kak Queen. So, guys, if you like wanna have with us in celebrating our 22 anniversary, just like fill all the registration form because you can like joining more than one competition. So yeah, you just like can go to the link and then register to all of the games. Okay, thank you, Kak Queen. So next. Okay, I think that's all for me today for the announcement and introductions of Britzone. And now I know that all of you already curious about our topic today with our conductor. So without any further ado, I will call Kak Bibil. Hello, Kak Bibil.
Hello, Kak Anin. Glad to be here. Glad to meet all of you guys here.
Thank you.
Happy
How's
to be
your day?
here.
How's your day, Kak?
Um, Quite a lot. I mean, I spent few hours, a lot of hours today, rambling with work. So quite jam at work. But yeah, everything's managed out perfectly
Okay.
fine.
Okay. But your
hmm
energy is still
Oh,
still
really?
available for
Oh,
this
yeah, of course, of
class.
course. But not as hype as you, Kanin. You're
Ah,
very.
no, I'm not hyped. I'm not full energy. Okay. So are you ready, Kak, for the presentation?
Sure.
Okay. So time is yours.
Okay, let me share the screen then. Wait for a second. All right. So, hello everyone. Again, glad to be here. First of all, thank you, Britzone, for giving me the opportunity to share about the journey that I had on for solo trip. Again, even though, okay, so before that, I'm Nabila. You can call me Bibil. And actually, I was reached out by Haikal to give a presentations about like a solo trip. And what I want to share today is that um, what I want to share this today. It doesn't mean that I'm already like master enough. I'm already like advanced on solo trip. In fact, I just had like just two solo trip up until now. So it doesn't mean that while I'm here like talking with you in front of you doesn't mean that I'm already master it all, but it's just maybe like I do have like story to tell and I will also want to share to you guys here. So if you guys have your experience, feel free to talk it out, feel free to discuss. I'm also open to any discussions. And but by this I also kind of curious about the crowd here. I want to ask to the participants, is there any of you have been experienced solo trip before? And if you do, you can raise your hand so I can see. Not you don't have to go like grand, just like maybe go to Bandung, go to another city, go to Jogja by yourself. Have you ever done those kind of experience? Kanin, can you help me to uh can
Yes,
you help
Kak.
me? Yeah, yeah. Is there
Mm-mm. There
anyone
is
there?
Kak. One, two,
I
three,
have.
four.
Okay.
Yes, there's a lot of people. I also.
Ah, you also Kanin.
Yeah.
Where did you go before?
In Yogyakarta, in Bandung,
Yogyakarta.
in
How about Ka
Bogor.
Ainun? With that,
Yes.
have you ever been on solo trip before?
Quite few times.
Oh, nice. Where?
Recently to Semarang.
Mm-hmm.
There is also one time to Jogja, Bandung,
Right.
and another places like uh China, Singapore,
Oh,
etc.
wow. You might be you might be more advanced than me. You have experienced a lot compared to me. Do you enjoy it, Kainun?
Yeah, actually I enjoy it a lot, but
Mhm.
in the process because I always alone, there is some difficulties like whenever I want
Mm.
to take a picture, it is always
Uh,
hard to ask someone some passerby to take
alright.
a picture for us.
Mm-hmm. That's the same. That's the same situations that also I felt as well. Okay, so let me share my screen again then. Um, hmm, right. Thank you, Kainun, for answering that. Let me. Okay. Hmm. Can you see my screen right now? Okay. All right. So thank you, Kainun, Anin, for answering that questions. I think it's really nice to see that a lot of you guys have done something like I did, even maybe more than me. So maybe after this we can share more about the experience. We can talk more about it in the FGD. So feel free to share your experience as well. Okay, let's start. So let's start with this one question. So what happens when yourself is the only company you have? Actually, this is the kind of questions I kind of like pondering before starting um, the solo trip. And it kind of, the question itself, it felt terrifying. Is it like to imagine that you're going to stranded, you're going to be completely alone in a foreign place, no one notice you, no one knows you. It feels terrifying. But especially, sometimes we don't, sometimes the connections, the relationship with ourselves itself, sometimes we can be like our biggest supporter, but at the same time we can also like be our biggest demon. So it it's terrifying to feel that you're going to be completely alone, and sometimes you cannot really trust yourself whether you're going to be like your biggest supporter or not. But there's also, however, there's also times when you're doing alone, you could do incredible things by yourself. So just like what I did here. So this is actually the picture that was taken when I had a trip in Japan, also in Thailand. As you can see, like all the scenery was very, very nice. I met a lot of incredible people as well. Whenever I visit the picture, I can directly transcend into those specific moment, those specific experience. I can immediately, it gives a feeling of nostalgic, and I can immediately feel what I felt during those days. I can feel that, I can feel the exact feeling, like I was happy, and I can feel the same happiness as well when seeing those picture. So even though, like, a lot of people saying that, like images, like picture speaks louder, speaks more than this. I think it's completely true, especially if you have a very memorable moments in those picture, and that's what I felt. So yeah. Okay. Actually, a lot of people asking me why solo trip, why you decide on solo trip. And as you can see on that picture, that was me. I was stranded on the train stations in Kyoto. I spent like, I think, 2 hours there, not knowing where the right train to get by. Uh, so I was kind of like stressed out, but I mean, uh, eventually I found that eventually it works. I mean, I wouldn't be able to be here if that if the experience felt so completely safe. So why solo trip? So the first one is that I feel that, so the first one was too much wonder for whom to share. So I do think that I do feel that I have a lot of wonders about the world. From from early from child, I've always feel that I want to see the world. I feel that there might be so much more than what it is in front of me. So I have a lot of wonders about the world, and I think it's not only me who share this, but also like maybe some of you also feel it. Whenever we want to uh, plan something with our friends, with our loved ones, sometimes it's kind of like hard to make the schedule right. And maybe you have also like your own ambitions, you also have your own whims on where to go on trip, and it kind of like doesn't match, because like when you go in groups, you have to ensure that all the group happiness, but when you're going alone, you just have to ensure your own happiness. So I think like those kind of reason, it for me, it made me feel like, why not just doing it by yourself. and and I think I don't want like complexity. I don't want such a rigid kind of form. So like, you know what, like why not doing it? And the second one was like, sorry. And the second one is that solo trip is has been sitting on my bucket list for too long. I think if I remember correctly, I dreamt about solo trips since I was in teenager years. So it's like maybe like 15 or something. And it's been there for a long time. I never had a time, never had a chance, never had the money to go on. Maybe, and also like maybe I was too young, and my parents maybe don't allow me as well. But once I already get my check, I already get my salary, I already get my own money. I feel like, like why not spare some of the money to also save for the trip for my own. So, and then the next one is the there's and that makes like the right opportunity, also sufficient budget. So actually, like before I did my first solo trip, I spent, I guess, a year for me to save for the trip. So I've always like spare, I guess, like uh, I think like 5% of my salary for for the saving. And then I think like a year later, I found out that it's already sufficient for me to go to buy the tickets, and also like to buy the accommodations, everything. Always buy the tickets. I think after buying the tickets, it's like brings a lot of different like weight, like like it feels like you have to, it feels like you already seal like the trip itself. So I think bringing like securing the tickets is always like the first thing that you have to do. And and the fourth one is, you are only young once. I mean, that's true. Like, um, we just going to be at this age right now with this healthy mind, also healthy body, healthy physique as well. So yeah, why not? And the fifth one, I don't want to be overcome by my fear. I think a lot of people, when asking me like why you decided to go on solo trip, a lot of questions actually coming from fear. And I also have my own fears as well. I know myself, and I can spend a lot of time like spiraling. But I think those kind of fears might come from like my own thoughts as well, right? And I don't have any reason, I don't have uh any any other way to like counter it other than just to experience by myself. And I think I've always go with this like motto, like this saying that if there's something that kind of terrifies you, it's a sign that you have to do it. So I think, yeah, it feels reckless, but in a way I feel that you wouldn't know until you try. So yeah. And the last one, this is, what if you can try to be someone else that you're not once in a life? I think this is something that I also kind of like pops up in my mind before going on the solo trip. I don't know if you know, but I recently read about this concept of onism. Is that like we are actually like, we have our limit, we have our border, we have like our own prison, like for example, like our own body, our own like the place that we live, the place that we born, like all the values that interlink with us, everything that kind of like, how to say, like border us and kind of like limit us to make decisions. But when you're going to some place new, maybe like the 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 values, the cultural values are different from here and to there. And when you go into that place knowing no one at all, there's like some kind of freedom comes in, like, you know you don't know anyone there, anyone don't know you. So why not trying to do, why not trying to do why not like going to do place and trying to be someone that you're not. So I think it's something that I might also try before. So I so I began to like maybe compliment people on the street. I began like sparking a conversations with them, because like they don't know me, I don't know them, and it gives me a sense of freedom to do a lot of things. So yeah, try it. And destination. So this is actually destinations that I went on my solo trip. So the first solo trip that I had was Japan. I went there for 17 days on October 25th up until November at 10. So my first trip began with Tokyo. So I bought like a two-way ticket, Tokyo to Jakarta. So it means that I have to be arrived in Tokyo and also have to end my journey in Tokyo as well. So after Tokyo, I spent there I think for 2 days, and then I moved to Osaka using the overnight bus. It's actually like also a trick for solo trip, for all the solo travelers. To, i- Especially when you have a tight budget. So if you take like overnight transportation, whether it's like bus or trains, you're going to like save like one night for an accommodation. So always considered using like overnight transportations. So I use overnight bus to Osaka, and I spent like 3 days there. So this picture actually, a picture that I took in my favorite place there, which is Katsuoji Temple. It's like a very magical place there. I love it. Yeah, I hope I can experience another one as well. And sorry. And the third one, I went to Kyoto. I took like a local train to go to Kyoto. Spent I think 3 or 4 days there. Afterwards, I went to Kanazawa. I took like a daylight bus. It's way different with the overnight bus because like uh in daylight bus, it means that you're going to go to rest area, and then because at the time in the bus is full of Japanese people. I think I was the only one foreigner there, so they only talk in Japanese. Even the driver also give the instructions like what time that I should go back, like how long that the rest is going to taken by. It was all done in Japanese. So it was quite tough, and I guess, but luckily I remember one or two phrases that I learned during my school days, Japanese, and then yeah, about like clocks, about like time. So I was able to manage it um, gladly. So everyone, if you want to go somewhere new, please do like learn like simple phrases. It will be very beneficial for you to do it. And then I went to Alpine route. This one is the highlight of the trip actually. So there's like what we call it Alpine route. So you're going to I think Japanese people are very resourceful. Like all these informations are provided online, and then for this particular route as well, like they provide you like this one ticket that is full equipped with all the necessary transportation for you to get by. So like one ticket is covered for like bus, tramway, and everything. So it's very simple. I just took like one ticket, and I can explore like for the route for this. So the route is covered for Alpine route for in the West Japan area. Uh, so here at the time, I spent a night there on the top of the mountain, and also like it was I would say it was one of the best day that I had, and also I had onsen, which was like the best onsen that I had in my life. It was really nice, and I think personally, I love to go to mountains. I love to go to like cultural temples, like cultural destinations. That's why maybe you can see that the places that I went was very tailored to my own interests, like nature, like temples and everything. And then after spend the night in Upper Root, I went to Norikura. Norikura is like a rural place, like a remote area, and I spent there most of the time in the inn, and spend most of the time on the inn talking with people that are going with the visitor there. I also got friends from that as well. I talk with elderly couples. I talk with couples from Australia. So it was very fun. And then after spending my time in Norikura, I went to Matsumoto and then back to Tokyo. So that was like the whole route that I had. And then Thailand as well. I spent only like 6 days in Chiang Mai and Bangkok. Okay, so let's get to the real questions. Um, so I think as a female, and I love to do solo traveling. A lot of people have asking me questions about it, and then I also went to ChatGPT to ask like what is the top 5 questions uh woman asked before deciding on a solo trip. So this is what ChatGPT has summarized for it. I mean, I'm not exactly the big fan of AI, but it's very helpful. But anyway, like the first questions: is it safe for me to go alone? And then, will I feel lonely or enjoy my own company? How will people perceive or treat me as a woman traveling solo? Can I manage logistic and challenges by myself? And what will I gain from this? And is it worth it? So in the upcoming few slides, I'm going to share you like the answer to the questions. This is all on my views. I mean, I hope that like these questions can also like spark a conversation with you among peers. So the first one, is it safe for me to go alone? Actually, I actually don't know. If the question's like this, I actually don't know because like when during like the plan phase, I don't know because like I've never been there. But what I do to ensure that I feel safe when doing the solo trip is the first one is choose the right destinations. So actually the first time I decide to go on Turkey because like I want to like explore the like the historical track there, but then I feel that I don't find like the sufficient information. So I feel like, and especially for my first trip, I feel that first trip is very critical because like I also like it gives you a first impression. So if you don't have the good first impressions for solo trip, it most likely you're not going to do another trip on yourself because you don't have any comparison against like against the other trip. So I think first trip is very important. So that's why when I feel that I don't feel safe enough, that I don't have the sufficient informations, I kind of like turn the way around and to see another destinations, and that's why I chose Japan for my first solo trip. And then the second one is plan in advance. So what I did is that I use like this for Japan, specific for Japan, I use like three this like website. I also use another one like another website as well, but I think these three are like some example that I use. I so like Japanese authorities are very resourceful, so they put a lot of informations are all in the internet, so you can just like explore it, access it really easily. So Explore Japan is like the website for the destinations. Wheeler is like the bus informations, and also like during trip, Google Maps is your best friend. So I use Google Maps a lot, and I also lean on Google Maps a lot as well. So yeah. And the second one, will I feel lonely or enjoy my own company? So this is actually something that I kind of like asking to myself as well, because like I don't know if I'm going to enjoy my time being alone. But also what I also learned even before the trip, that being alone doesn't always mean that being lonely. I think before the trip is as well, I've already done a lot of like I mean, not solo trip, but like uh, going to places alone, strolling the city alone, and I do feel that I also already enjoy doing it alone. I already on the state where I feel I also enjoy my own company, so that's why I feel that it feels very familiar. It feels like there's might be nothing changed so much when I embark my first, and then there's like nothing much changes, like drastically changes when I do it. You just feel like a new level, but it doesn't like very critical, very drastic. And also, again, like being alone doesn't always mean that being lonely, because like as you can see, like in here, I actually receive a lot of friends, a lot of good friends from the trip. So for example, like here, Jane, this is the elderly couple that I mentioned that I met in Norikura. Up until now, we're still exchanging emails from time to time. They're very lovely couple from UK, and it's even though like we only spent 2 nights, but the friendship still remains. So yeah, I mean, it's always lovely to meet people on trip. And the next one, this is actually the the owner of Passport Bookshop that I met in Thailand. I didn't talk much with them, but they're very lovely as well. Even though like I'm alone, it doesn't feel that I'm alone at all. Like I feel welcome, I feel at home, and yeah, I mean, this is what I did. Like, be open, and you'll meet incredible people along the way. I mean, if you are open to the new experience, you're open to talk with people, with strangers. I think they're all going to also reciprocating your own feelings, your own, how to say, like uh your own behavior as well. So don't be afraid. And then maybe you can always like stay at hostel. There's also like hostel world that there's also like hostel that they hosting like activities that you can do in daytime. They kind of like organizing activities, so you can always use it. And maybe you can also use an app, like there's an app called Coach Surfing. It was used for travelers around the world. And maybe if you're hopeless romantic, you can always use dating apps outside in the I mean during the trip. If you're single and if you're hopeless romantic, please use it for experience. And then the third questions, oh sorry, how people perceive or treat me as a woman traveling solo. So I put it as two, like people at home and people at your destinations. So for me, it's kind of like hard as well because like I'm a female, and my family also often get very anxious about me going out alone. So for me, what I did was to explain them like why it's important for me to do this trip, and also like sorry, and also like maybe this is not going to be applied for a lot of people, because like sometimes uh I mean parents or family might get offer anxious about you, so it they wouldn't maybe they would not grant you the permissions. But maybe you can always try to explain them to them like why it's important for you to do this trip. And maybe another one, you have to ask yourself like, is these people are actually matter to you, and would their opinions matter to you as well? Would like these opinions impact to you? But and if not, maybe you shouldn't care. Maybe we shouldn't care much about like how people perceive us, and it goes with a lot of things, not only for the trip as well. And for people at your destinations, I think there are people like you more than what you think. So we often think that um, I mean, because like we're alone and it's very new to us, uh, we just feel that it's not familiar. Like the the area that we are going to in is not familiar. But just to but just remember that there might be more likely people like you more than what you think. So don't be afraid. Just go out and just try. And can I manage the logistic and the challenges alone. So this is actually me with like my very big backpack. So the first one for me, I might not going to tackle all the challenges. I might not gonna have the answer to all these challenges, but I feel like for me it's important to for me to have the sufficient info, and the sufficient info is also going to be different with people as well. For me, when my sufficient info is that like I do have my phone with me. I do have my phone with battery in it. So whenever I do have something, I can just like browse it. That's safe for me. But like for you, if you do have, if you feel that you're more safe, if you have like the emergency contact, the emergency info in the area, I mean, please also have it on hand. And don't overthink. Being cautious is good, but you wouldn't know until you try. Just do it. Just like what I maybe mentioned a couple of times. Sometimes like maybe it's everything's all in our head, but like maybe what when we experience it, like those fear doesn't came up, doesn't came to reality. So yeah, just try it. And then also practice makes perfect. This is actually kind of like what I like my takeaways before, because like before I was very anxious. Uh, I was very afraid of like the trip. So I overpacked. I brought a lot of things. But then later on I feel that, you know, all not a lot of things that I brought was actually necessary for me. So later on, I kind of like um, practice thinking like whether exactly needed like these things. So I'm still on practice as well. I'm still overpacking, and I think the more I do it, the more I want to like just being a sufficient things to go on during the trip. And what will I gain? Is it worth it? So I don't know if you guys know, but this is actually Diane from BoJack Horseman, and this is from the episode of Dog Days Are Over. I love this episode so much, and I think it really lingers on me, especially like before solo trip. I watched this episode a couple of times, and I love the quotes in this episode. So in the context, like Diane went to Vietnam after her divorce by herself, and he found out that uh, even after the solo trip, he felt more alone that he felt before he left. But she found out that she survived, and then he survived. He learned that she survived being alone. I think that's kind of like the biggest takeaways as well for me when going when for me doing the solo trip is that I realized that I can survive being alone, and I feel like, and it just kind of like a feel good moment, kind of like reassurance that you can do whatever you want. You can do everything by yourself, and you can survive. That's the most important thing. And this is actually like the postcards as well that I wrote to myself on the top of the mountain. So yeah, hi Bibil, you actually made it. Can't believe what you've planned for the past few months actually happening, and you must be proud of yourself. I do feel proud because like it's never occurred to me that I'm going to do something alone, completely alone for 17 days, but I did, and it felt really, really good to be able to do it. So, is it worth it? Yes, definitely worth it. And this is actually the video that I took on my solo trip in Japan. It still stays with me for a long time as well. If any zombies happen to enter your house, shoot them in the head with one bullet from the brain. I don't wanna go home today. You don't really wanna just go. The blue skies are telling me to go that way, yeah. I think I might just fly away. Yay! So that's a snippet of the whole trip in Japan. And what I wanted to say to you, and also to close this session, this presentations, is that get lost, stand up, also explore whatever you want, and it's also okay to get lost, and you'll be surprised what you are capable of. We think we might think before that, we only are able to reach out this limit, but oftentimes we don't realize our own true limits. So I think it is important to just like go out of our comfort zone, and to just to stranded in the very foreign place, and you'll be surprised what you exactly capable of. And exactly, this is only the beginning, and hopefully more to come. So that's it. I think I'm also overrun a bit. Hopefully, hopefully all the informations, all the sharings are beneficial for all of you.
Wah, thank you Kak Bibil, Kak Nabila for sharing. That was great actually, Kak. That was awesome. Your story exploring Japan. That was really, really interesting. And I agree with one of your quotes that you say. Solo traveling is not only explore the world, explore the nature, but also exploring ourselves too. It's like we can like explore ourselves, just like trying to be another person and then get to know ourselves better too, because we are alone and there's nothing we can like lying on, like just only us in
Mm,
the area. Okay, thank you Kak Nabila for sharing. So guys, if you have any question, you can raise your hand and ask to Kak Nabila here, maybe one person. Do you have any question? Okay, we have Kak Nazira. Hello Kak Nazira.
Hello, can I ask the question right now?
Yes,
sure.
go ahead.
Okay. But sorry because I can't open my camera. So, Kak Nabila, hello. My name is Nazira. So, my question is simple, Kak. Because we are a female, you and me a female. So, how to survive and how to anticipate if we go alone as a female,
Uh-huh.
because so many people that so many female I guess
Hmm.
afraid to go alone to new
Yep.
places. So how do you handle it, Kak? Thank you.
Uh, can I answer it, or should we?
Yes, Kak, you can answer it.
Okay, sure. First of all, thank you for the question. So, what did I how I anticipated uh, that, like going out alone by myself. So actually, during my first trip, I was also very anxious about this. So I bought like this like a package of like self defense, like pepper spray, like knuckles and everything, just because like I was afraid that like like there might be strangers, bad strangers that going to do something with me. I don't know. So I brought that I brought it as like it's just like self defense mechanism, also like as a reassurance to myself. But up until now, um, gladly I haven't used anything for it. I mean, I haven't used pepper spray. I haven't used like the knuckles. That's fortunate for me. But I think but I was there was one time that I experienced like there's like one guy, that shady guy and I was there with him hiking. And yeah, there was like some kind of like unpleasant actions that he did. But I mean, fortunately as well, there was like a girl with me, and I kind of like asked for help to her. So I think, what did I anticipate it? I might not like giving you like the best example, because I'm also quite reckless myself. But I think um it's very important to know like what makes you safe. Like for me, what makes me safe is like maybe having a pepper spray around, just like give me assurance that I feel safe, or maybe like having my phone with the battery so I can just like browse or like contact like the emergency, or like calling out like a strangers, like a female strangers as well, that make me feel safe if I have if I was in that kind of situation. So I think it's important to have to know what things that make you feel safe, and it's different against people. So yeah, I mean, just know what you make safe, and just also like prepare it in advance for it. I think that's my questions. Hopefully it answers.
Okay, Kak Nabila, thank you for the answer. So, guys, sorry since we didn't have any time because the time is limit. So, sorry Kak Gos, Kak Rara, and also Kak in the chat, Kak Farzian. We cannot answer your question, but maybe if you wanna like have a more conversation with Kak Nabila, you can like check into Instagram into her Instagram
Please do,
to
please do.
connect more with her. Okay, so before we go into the FG session, please guys, open your camera because we're gonna take a photo together. Okay, guys, come on. Let's open your camera. Okay. So, okay. I will take it in 3 times because we have 3 slides here. So, Kadia, are you ready?
Yep, yep. I'm gonna give you some seconds to prepare yourself. And please open your camera if you're able to do it. As Kak Anin said, we have 3 slides. The commander would be on me. So we don't know where you are, so please keep posing 3 times, okay? 1, 2, 3. Take the first slide. Smile. Okay, very nice. I'm gonna go to the second slide. Keep posing. 1, 2, 3. All right. Last slide. Everybody keep posing. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Cheese. Okay. There you go. Thank you, Kak Anin. Back to you.
Okay, sorry guys. I think there's something happened to the connection, guys. So, Kak Dea, are you there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I have captured all of the participants. So back to you, Kak Anin.
Okay, thank you, Kadia, for helping. So, yeah, we'll have a after session, guys, for 20 minutes. So, please enjoy the discussion. Just explore, sharing, and other thing. Just talk to your friends in FGD session to improve and get more insight. So, Kadia, you can start to send them to the FGD session.
All right. We'll move you to the breakout rooms. And if you don't get moved, so it means that you're in the main room. Yeah. Enjoy, everybody.
Oh.
All right, so we see who stay in main room. Wait a minute. All right, so we have Kak Gracia. Hello, Kak Gracia.
Hello, Kak.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. What about
Hi.
you?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Kak Gracia, for asking. And now we have Kak Yaris Sunal. how I called you? How I call you, Kak Yaris? Is that
You can call me Yaris.
okay? Okay, your voice is so strong. Okay, when we have Kak Bunga. Hi, Kak Bunga.
Hi, can you hear my voice?
Sure, sure. Your
Yeah.
voice is totally clear. How are you today, Kak Bunga?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Kak Bunga, for asking. And now we have Kak Dega. Hi, Kak Dega. Are you participants or?
No, Kak, it's Kadiga.
Okay. All right. So everyone, thank you so much for joining our discussions today. And I'm Raiden, and I'll be your facil for today's topic. And I also want to hear your short introductions. Maybe I'd like to choose from Kak Gracia first. Hi, Kak Gracia.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hi.
My name is Gracia Karen Nauli Huta Barat. You may call me Karen. And
Oh, Karen.
yeah,
Okay.
and now I'm currently living in Depok.
Depok. Okay. Is this your first time, Karen?
Yes, this is my first time.
Oh, welcome, Karen, to our
Thank you.
community. Okay. Hopefully that you got something that you how to say that you are looking for in this community, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Let's we move to Kak Yaris. Hi, Kak Yaris.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay, my name is Yaris Nol Firdaus as written there. You can call
Mhm.
me Yaris. Yeah.
Okay.
Currently I live in Bekasi,
Okay. Nice
Cikarang.
to see you here, Kak Yaris.
Yes.
Okay. Let's we move to Kak Bunga. What about you, Kak Bunga?
Okay, thank you, Kak Ririn. Okay, first let me introduce myself. My name is Bunga Anggrensari. You can call me Bunga. Now I'm live in South Jakarta.
Oh, Jakarta. Okay. Nice to see you, Kak
Yeah,
Bunga.
actually
Okay.
this
Here.
is actually this is my first time, so
Oh
I'm
my
nervous.
God. Hi, welcome you comers. Hopefully that you guys got something from our community, whether you want to like improve your English or maybe you want to get more like friends to practice with. So yeah, hopefully you got that thing, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So everyone, let's start our first questions. Maybe I like to choose from Gracia first. Hi. Hey, Karen. Hi, Karen.
Hello.
Okay. So, have you ever done solo traveling before?
I actually never done it. That's why I'm
Mm.
really interested to explore. And
Ah,
yeah, I feel like if I go solo trip, it will be fun and I
okay.
would feel free.
Okay, sounds great. But maybe because of you like have never like done about like solo traveling, maybe you can tell me like when you go somewhere with your family or something, and then how is I mean, how to say, like, how was your experience? Maybe you can tell us which city or which place that you visit with your family.
Uh, I Uh, Probably the last time I traveled with my family was
Mm-hmm.
when I went to Ancol. Probably that was the latest time. And
Okay.
actually, yeah, that was my last time I met my family. I live alone currently because uh yeah, I'm living out from my hometown
Mm-hmm.
and they were um mengantarkan saya ke Depok for college,
Okay.
and then we had some trip before they go back to our hometown.
I see. So, where's your act? How to say? Where is you? I mean, where originally? Like from Depok or from other like city?
I originally from I was born in Balikpapan, East Kalimantan, but I grew up
Oh my
in another
God.
city which is smaller, and you guys wouldn't know the city.
All right, so that is too far, okay? So the latest moments when you like going with your family, so it's been in Antol, isn't it? I see.
Yes.
So maybe for the follow-up questions, if I like to give you questions, if you have a chance to go like solo traveling, which city or which country that you want to visit first?
I'm really interested to go to Europe, but I don't think it's going to be a safe destination to go as a first solo traveler, I guess. So, I think I'm going to research more to seek for a safer country.
I
But
see.
I
Sounds
have,
great plan.
yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Karen. Hopefully that you can visit Europe, okay? All
Thank
right, so let's we move to Kayaris. Hello, Kayaris.
Hi.
Okay, Kayaris. I also want to ask some questions for you. Like, have you ever done solo traveling before?
Uh, I can say yes, but
Mm.
in virtually. In reality, I think never. I'm actually a homebody. I never out from my home. You just only being in the room. It's really comfortable.
Really comfortable. How to say, like, how to say, but if you have a chance, let's say, still the same questions. Which how to say, which country that you want to visit, maybe?
Mm, the first options that I really want to go most is Singapore.
Singapore. Why you choose
Singapore.
that country?
I don't know, because it's just like I feel like just want to travel there.
Mm, I
Yeah.
see.
And
And
Japan,
what?
maybe Japan. The second option is
Japan.
Japan.
Okay, maybe like you know the reasons why you choose Japan.
Because yeah, I like Japanese culture.
Mm,
Yeah, I know anime as well, right? The game, the IT, not IT, how to say that? The technology of Japanese is really great. So
technology.
I had to come there to see some.
Mm, I see. Really good plan. So there are two countries from your list. Like if you want to visit one day, like solo traveling. So first one is Singapore, and then the second
Singapore.
one is Japan.
Yes.
I see. Wow, sounds great. Thank you so much, Kairis. And now
Yes.
I also want to hear from Kabunga. What about you, Kabunga? Have you ever like done solo traveling before?
Uh, Actually, I think I always solo trip, but for not holidays.
No holidays.
Yes, for work.
Ah,
But the last I solo trip, I come from my village, Palembang, and I come to Jakarta in June.
okay. So it's like pulang kampung, isn't it?
Yes, pulang kampung.
Okay, so yeah, we can call it as a solo traveling, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's our trip, but not for holiday. For holiday, but comes to village.
Yeah, I agree. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so but maybe if let's say still there's some questions. If you have a plan, I mean, if you have a chance to go, let's say, other country, like for solo traveling, which country that you want to choose? Is it like Singapore, Japan, or you choose another country?
I In my dreams, I want to go to England.
Mm.
In my dreams, in maybe sometimes maybe
Mm.
because why I like England because I want to continue my study in there,
Master, isn't it?
doctoral actually.
Doctor, oh
Yeah.
my God. Hopefully that you will get that dream. And I hopefully, I mean, I hope that everything is good for you to get that chance. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really that you will get something that you really wish for. Maybe let's say maybe not this year, but maybe next year. We don't know, something like that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
thank you because I know my conversion is not good and I'm nervous now. I'm nervous actually, so I try to okay. I come to Britain for improve my English.
that's good. That's good. I think you choose the right place to practice with because like many participants ever say that like for a first like how to say they are for the first time they are feeling like nervous and then how to say by practice a lot like joining this community they like really can boost their confidence really they probably like change their how to say the way see or he talk with people especially in public situations so yeah by joining a lot or attend the class hopefully you can get that confidence okay.
Yeah, because I think if we just read or read in a book or we know about the meaning, but when we learn a conversation, like what's kagok? Yeah,
It's like stuck, yeah.
yeah. Let's
Okay.
talk. Okay.
Okay, all right, thank you so much Kak Bunga for sharing. And now we have Kanabila. Hello Kanabila.
Hello.
Okay, Kanabila, is it possible for you if like someone like want to ask you questions? Is that okay?
Sure, sure. If you guys have any, please do.
Okay, so everyone, actually this is our how to say like our chance. This is you guys are really lucky to stay in main room because we stay with our conductor, our beloved conductor, Kanabila. So if you guys want to ask questions like curious about something, I really want to give you a chance to ask to Kanabila. Anyone wants to ask questions? Maybe Kabunga?
Okay. Maybe how do you maintain when you want to go to another country? I think if I want to go to another country for the first time, I have so many overthinking. And
Right.
how you handle it?
Um, how did I handle it? So I think, especially for the first time, I would say that I didn't exactly overcome it well. Like I still have those thoughts as well. Um, and sometimes I talk with people um and with also like someone that have ever done something that have ever done the same like doing the solo trip, and I just talk to them like whether is it valid to feel this. But I guess even like I'm still having those thoughts even in the plane, like in the above of the air. But I guess I just feel that um I think because like I've already used to like doing something alone, and I'm already also comfortable doing that by myself. Like those thoughts was like um magically vanish when I fetch my bag on the baggage claim for the first time. So I even like before the immigrations, I still have like those thoughts like what if, but like after I fetch my bag, it's just vanished, and I was just like immediately clicks like okay, so what should I do now after this? So yeah, it's just like me going to like this completely survival mode like directly, and then afterwards it was just like flowing like everything. So I start to like um uh opening like my maps, and then just like kind of like knows like okay, after this I still I have to do this and everything. So it was just kind of like automatically kind of like line up. And I mean I'm also like surprised as well. I didn't think that I would be like that, but again maybe like that kind of overthinking was just all in our head. and like the answer, sometimes the answer is not like having all the answers in the first hand, but just like seeing like how the experience will unfold for you. So yeah, I think maybe the experience will give you the answers to those questions.
Okay, so just let it flow and okay.
Right.
I start at like maybe Bismillah. I will try
Bismillah.
it.
Exactly,
Okay.
Bismillah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you,
All
Kak.
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
next
you.
questions. All right, next questions from Kak Bunga. And what about Kak Karen? You have any questions for Kak Nabila?
Yes, I actually curious about how do you maintain your expenses while traveling because there would be a lot of godaan untuk beli-beli banyak macam-macam gitu. Thank you.
Really nice questions, Karen.
Yeah. Nice and realistic questions. Very nice. So actually, I think before going on the trip, I've always put I mean the budget all in my spreadsheet. So for example, like I have this much of the budget for foods, this much of the budget of the transportation. So I kind of like allocate like expenses to that specific items. But of course, like I'm also a human myself, and and I do love food. I do love nice things, pretty things. I love earrings. So again, sometimes it's kind of like going over as well, over budget. But I think I think if you are tight, what you can what you can do is like if you feel that okay, I don't think that I can save much. I don't think that I want to save, for example, for food. So maybe you can save up by like choosing way cheaper accommodations, for example, like go to hostels and everything, and also like what I mentioned, you can also have like overnight transportations to save up like one accommodations expenses, what accommodation chart. And also maybe you can go by walk rather than like transportation. So I guess for me, fortunately at the time I still have like I then borrow money from myself from like my other saving. That's not the right the right example, but I did because I'm also human. But maybe if you are like if you do have a tight budget, there's always like a tips or like a trick that you can do to kind of like overcome it. So yeah, you know yourself better, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
Kak.
All right. Thank you so much, Karen, for the questions. And before we move to Kayaris, hello everyone. Thank you so much. Actually, I want to give like some announcement. We have some competitions for celebrating Britzone anniversary 22nd. So we have three competitions. First one like Britzone Brand Battle. It's like Family Stratus if you guys ever watching on TV. And then the second one, like we have prison real videos if you like creating any videos. And then the last one, like dress to impress. So if you guys like want to improve more your English, your experience, let's join. Okay. And then the next one, don't forget to fill attendance link because it's really important for us to improve more for our upcoming classes. Okay. So we move to Kayaris. Hi, Iris.
Hi.
Do you have any question for Nabil?
It's not actually a question to ask, but sorry for it first.
Mhm.
What is the reason of you to just doing a solo travel? What was it? Solo traveling? Yeah. Actually, there's another option that you can just travel with your friends, your friendhood, or yeah, your beloved lah. But
Mm.
what is the best thing, or yeah, what is the difference you're feeling between traveling alone, but actually you can have actually going traveling with your friends. That actually I think it's much better and much safer.
Mm, thank you, Kak Yusril, for your questions. I think for me, like, I guess when doing the trip with yourself and doing the trip with your friends, with your loved ones, I think the objective of the trip is going to be different. I mean, like, it's not necessarily going to be different, but it could be different. For example, like if you're going to trip with your friends or family, you have to think like what other people likely to do, what other people like, what kind of things that going to satisfy them. So the goal was to have like the communal happiness instead of yours. Sometimes you have to like kind of a compromise, okay, because like, okay, for example, like you're going somewhere with your family, okay, because for example my mom is already old, so she cannot like walk a lot, so I have to like restrict the day, the itinerary, just for only like two things, destinations, because of that. I mean, you have to do that kind of compromises. So I think for me, like, and as well, like, to match the schedule with your friends, with your loved ones, even, I mean, especially when you're adult, it's very hard. It's very hard to do it. Even like just meeting just for an hour is very hard, and to have like to have the trip for like a week, that's going to be undeniably hard. So that's why maybe for me it's kind of like, okay, I think this is way simple to do it by myself. I mean, because like I know what I really like, that I like to do, I like to see. So I feel I can just like tailor the itinerary just based on my own whims, my own wants, my own interests. So a lot of like destinations that I went to actually includes like museums, bookstores, mountains, like all the things that I like. And maybe not a lot of people loves to hike. Not a lot of people entertained by going to bookstores, but I do for me. So yeah, I guess like from your questions, I would say that why I decided to go on solo trip, because maybe it's way simple for me to like arrange it, and also like uh, I can I can control, like I can control my own happiness rather than like control like the other person's happiness, my own satisfaction. So like those things is something that I can manage by my own. So I think it's way easier for me to, if I want to get this, I think, it's way easier to do it alone rather than to have a group. But I mean, it's not, I'm also open, like if someone wants to do travel, wants to do travel with me, going to some place, that's also like, I'm also open with that. But up until now, it's kind of like hard for me to find like the balance. But still, yeah, I'm open with like another yeah, way of trip as well.
Wow, really great answer. Thank you so much, Kanabila. Can we give applause first for Kanabila? Okay, thank you so much, Kanabila, Kak Bunga, and also
Yeah.
Kak Karen, and also Kak Yaris. Let's back to Kak Anin. Back to you, Kak Anin.
Okay, thank you, Kak Ririn. That was a nice discussion, yeah. Okay, so guys, how's discussion in your group? Is it fun? Is it interesting? Insightful? Okay, so I think it's time to hear some of your. Oh, yeah, we need more time. That was our concern. We need always more time in our update station. But yeah, there's nothing we can do, guys. So yeah, maybe you can just join to our another class in the Thursday and also Saturday. Okay, guys, let's move to the nether section. We have a presentative session. So maybe we wanna hear some of you about your discussion. So I will choose Kak Gos here. Hello, Kak Gos.
Hey there. Hey there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, please, Kak, send me one of your member in your group to share about your discussion in your group.
I hope two of them still in this class because okay, looks like I got Sultan. Sultan, you're in.
Okay. Okay, Kagos. So good evening, everyone. So my name is Sultan. I will conclude and summarize what discussion that happened in our group led by Kagos. So there are only two of us beside Kagos, and both of us already consider ourselves that we already done the solo traveling, both in the local or maybe luckily go to foreigns. And a lot of stuff just happened to everyone to knowing about the surrounding things. Like myself, I was like crossing an unknown street in Bandung, and later day I just knowing it's a street of criminal things, and luckily I'm still alive until today. And the Katia said she's have a trouble when in Japanese when she tried to buy commuter ticket, something like that. But very lucky there is some stranger around there voluntary help them. And to conclude the discussion, what things that we need to know before we are do solo traveling, maybe to do a lot of research and perhaps be more brave with surroundings and pray to God there is some good stranger will help you there. Okay, I think that's for myself. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Kak Sultan, and thank you, Kak Gos. So I think we still have time, so I will choose another one. So, Kak Fatimah, I will choose you. Hi, Kak Fatimah.
Hi, Kak Anin.
Okay, Kak, just
Yeah,
send your one of your member.
I think I will pick Kak Sarah to deliver it.
Okay. Well, I guess lucky for me that in the group there were me and also Audia, and we actually both have codependent parent, paranoid codependent parent, who pretty much would say no to solo traveling if we were to propose solo traveling to them. But I did one solo travel to Bali for a couple of days just to do a bit of farewell to my former colleague and my other classmate, should I say classmate? So Adia haven't had any hasn't had any experience with solo traveling, but she would love to do one day. And yeah, we just had a little bit of chit chat on our experiences and what we would like to do when we solo travel. And I'm hoping to do another solo travel to Australia maybe next year. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, that's pretty much it from our group.
Okay, thank you, Kak Sarah, and also thank you, Kak Fatimah. So, this is our last session today. So, before we end the class, I will call our conductor again, Kak Nabila, to give like a closing statement about our class today. Kak Nabila, time is yours. Come on.
Thank you, Karin. So actually, I don't know what kind of closing remarks that I should have, but I'm very happy again to be able to be here, to be able to share your views, and to be able to share your experience as well. I think what uh, before like what the rest of you kind of like concludes the FGDs as well, seeing that you also want to have this experience you might have already have, and yeah, having like this kind of conversations, I think it's like having the peers that also want to share is kind of like going to inspire you to maybe planning another trip as well. So I think yeah, I'm grateful for Britzone as well for giving the opportunity, to giving the space for us to talk about like our interests. I mean, I've never actually talked in front of this much of people about solo trip, and giving in like presentational form, because like I used to like just like sharing, like just telling story even when they ask, but like never in this form. So it's a new one for me. And yeah, um I hope that the things that I share to you guys can sparks conversations, can have you engage more with people around you, and maybe also inspire you to do something, to do solo trip as well, maybe in upcoming months. It's not going to be uh it's not necessarily have to be like a grand one, not necessarily have to go overseas abroad, but like just go into to the next city, next town, or like starting around the city, it will be also fine. And yeah, I mean, you're going to be surprised by yourself and by how the experience will unfold to you. So yeah, just do it.
Okay, just do it, everyone. Like what Nabil said about that. So yeah, I think that's all, guys, for today class in Tuesday online class. Thank you, Kak Nabila, Kak Bibil, for your sharing, for your information about solo traveler as a woman. And also thank you for everyone for prisoner who joined our class today. And also thank you for member who listening in YouTube. So bye bye everyone. Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Kanin,
you.
and
Okay.
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.